Mga kababayan, since I think Ma'am Hanilet arrived here on a Wednesday. I specifically remember kasi I have an appointment doon sa dentist ko, ano. And then I was not able to cover that part or that day ng Q&A opportunity. Bakit po? Kasi nandun po ako sa Almere that time. And then they had an opportunity to interview her, and then she made mention that she was okay. And all of the videos are actually posted on different social media platforms of different Filipinos who covered that, such as Pinoy in Holland. I think Pinoy in Holland was there as well. I think marami pang ibang mga kababayan natin na nandoon, no, who actually, Siron at the Netherlands were also there, were able to cover the development doon, mga kababayan. But after that, kasi nga po, 4 na araw na lang po, ano na lang, 4 na araw na po ang visitation ng pamilya doon kay former President Rodrigo Roa Duterte. So they were able to establish na every Thursday po, it is very clear na wala pong visitation yan. Ang visitation po is from Monday to Friday, except Thursday. So 4 na beses. Thank you po ICC kasi binigyan niyo po ng mas mataas pang panahon ang pamilya para mag-spend time together with the family. Most especially, even though it is only 1.5 hours. Sometimes it's longer, but it actually depends. So, since Thursday wala po siyang visit, Friday wala po, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So basically almost 6 days na ata, no? Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Actually 7 days na, no? And aside from wala yung family visit, although there's always a visit from the lawyers, that normally happens or occur every morning po yan, every day, no. But again, let me reiterate that this time is actually the judicial recess ng ICC. However, it is not going to be a hindrance for them to make consequential decision or with respect to the development, kung ano bang pwede nilang ma-decide doon sa mga motions or whatnot na naka-appeal before the court. That has been made very clear to me by Attorney Kaufman when I asked or I brought this matter for clarification. And then, ngayon po, kasi sinabi naman ni Attorney Roque, no, na Ma'am Hanilet, with respect doon sa kanyang mga appointments, meron na-cancel daw, meron may situation o ganyan. Actually po, we were able to grasp this information already since I think around, because there was already a growing curiosity sa akin. There's something wrong because most likely hindi po yan naka-cancel ang appointments. Hindi po yan basta-basta naka-cancel ang appointments. Kaya I was already curious, bakit ganoon? Because multiple times I was there sa Duterte Street waiting to cover nga, because to make up doon sa hindi ako naka-cover ng Wednesday, I really wanted to cover in the best way possible para po ma-share sa mga kababayan natin. Lalong-lalo na sa lahat ng media, please disclose this information. Please make sure that this information reach the people, the Filipino people, kasi gustong-gusto po natin na suportahan natin si Tatay Digong, 'di ba? But just to be very clear, si Tatay Digong po ay nasa loob pa ng ICC detention facility. So all of the insinuation, all of the news coming out from different personalities na si Tatay Digong ay nandoon na sa ibang bansa or whatnot, hindi po yan totoo. Si Tatay Digong, as much as we want na makalaya na po si Tatay Digong, unfortunately, with the circumstances and the case before the ICC, hindi pa po siya, nandoon pa po siya sa loob ng ICC detention facility. So, yun po. Si Ma'am Hanilet were not able to visit the former president kasi nga merong situation, and they're trying to look into that, and they're trying to make sure na ma-address na yung issue. Kasi nga, I think Kitty is also coming to join her mom or to also, after ng school activities matapos or whatnot, or matapos yung pagklase niya or whatnot, siguro mga activities or school related responsibilities niya, she's also going to come here to visit and take part in the visitation doon sa papa niya, doon kay former President Rodrigo Roa Duterte. So ngayon po, they are doing their best. Sinabi sa akin ni Kitty, because out of concern, I don't know the whereabouts of Ma'am Hanilet. I asked this through her, and sinabi din niya na my mom is fine, my mom is okay, and that they're busy nga addressing the situation before the ICC detention facility. And when that is fixed, most likely we will know more updates with regard to that. Kasi nga kailangan din nating malaman ano bang nangyari, what happened, what went wrong, how are they able to address that for in the future ma-avoid po natin ito mga kababayan ano. So, yun po and as far as the situation of not being able to visit former President Rodrigo Roa Duterte, yun po, meron pong situation ngayon na kinakaharap nila. And that situation is being taken care of by the right individuals or the right people para po makapasok na and we were able to again continue the visitation. However po, with respect kay former President Rodrigo Roa Duterte, kamusta po ba si Tatay Digong? Si Tatay Digong po, he's fine, he's okay, he's in good spirits. And then most likely, I am very much happy to share to everyone nga. I already made mention about this matter yesterday, no? The former president has already charmed everyone inside the ICC detention facility, especially within his immediate vicinity. Kasi nga, alam niyo naman po si Tatay Digong, he's very much calm, he's very much approachable, friendly, he's a learned individual. He can handle whatever conversation or whatnot. So every time we ask employees inside, sometimes, the people who are nurses, and then when we pass by the ICC detention facility, and they're having a smoke break perhaps, and then we always say, we are supporters of our living hero, blah, blah, blah. So we always say these things. I always say these things. Sinasabi ko, nandito kami para sa kanya, sinusuportahan namin. And then we always ask, do you know our former president Rodrigo Roa Duterte? Do you know him? How is he inside? Gumaganyan kami actually sa mga empleyado no mismo yung mga puti. Sabi niya, oh, Mr. Duterte, ginaganito talaga nila. Oh, Mr. Duterte. Duterte talaga pagkasabi nila. Sabi ko, then we always say Duterte is Duterte, Rodrigo Roa Duterte, and then sinasabi nila, oh, he's very friendly. Oh, what a very sweet guy. Ganyan, ganyan talaga yung mga naratibo nila all the time. And then, nalaman din namin na yung mga tao doon pala, talagang nagsasalot na sa kanya. Sinasabi na Mr. President, gumaganyan sa kanya. And at the same time, gumagawa na sila ng ganito, yung Duterte Fist, alam na nila. So, ang amin pong impression ay talagang Tatay Digong is also making an impact inside the ICC detention facility. In fact, kahit saan po natin ilagay si former President Rodrigo Roa Duterte, talagang lumalaban po siya, no? Talagang nasa-charm po niya ang mga tao doon sa loob or kung saan man sila nakapunta. The most important thing, we would have more information kung kamusta talaga si Tatay Digong, kung ano yung gusto niyang ipahiwatig because this is our practice no, na every time we always ask the family or whoever actually visits him, how is he doing, ano ba yung mensahe niya, ganito, ganyan. So, yan lang po hindi natin alam kung anong mensahe niya sa mga kababayan or sa ating mga Pilipino, hindi natin yan alam. Hindi din natin alam na kung ano yung dapat sabihin or gusto ipahiwatig ni former president kung alam ba niya yung mga current events na nangyari sa Pilipinas or mga ganito ganyan, 'di ba? So hindi natin yan nalalaman kasi nga this should come from really the people who visited him, who actually struck a conversation with him to have exchange of statements or thoughts sa kanya. Doon lang natin malalaman ano yung dapat sabihin ni or anong gusto ipahiwatig ni former President Rodrigo Roa Duterte. So, ang importante na malaman natin na he's okay, he's fine, yun, alam na po natin yan. Okay po si former president, but I think if the family will be able to express this in greater detail, that would be very much appreciated. That would be very much, how do I say that, looked forward by mga kababayan natin. I am one of that. I am one of those kababayan na talagang gusto kong malaman anong nangyayari. No, ako mismo gusto ko talagang malaman. However, we are not privy to those information kasi nga we are not visiting him, and perhaps there are some things that we cannot divulge to the public or cannot be of public information. Kasi nga, if you notice, even in the submission of motions or documents, which are very much accessible by the public, or to the public rather, most of the very important details are redacted. In the same way that these things are very much important for us to respect yung privacy, yung weight or gravity ng information na dapat hindi natin sabihin sa lahat ng tao. Kasi nga hindi natin alam, yung iba nag-aantay lang na masabi natin yung mga dapat hindi sabihin. So yun po ang katotohanan. In as far as okay ba or hindi si Tatay Digong, the answer is that he's fine. The answer is that he was able to um, address the situation. No, he was able to still have a life inside, although I'm pretty sure ayaw na ayaw niya ang nangyayari sa kanya, but because he respects the judicial proceeding, because he sacrificed and he's doing this to the Philippines and lahat ng mga pamilyang, bawat pamilyang Pilipino, he embraced that this is the kind of life that he needs to face or to attain to at the present moment in time. Yan po ang katotohanan, mga kababayan.